spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. Punter Ethan Evans going to send this one away. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Trevor Etienne to return this. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
What a tumultuous start to Bryce Young's career. The former #1 pick has about seen it all, Kate, in the NFL. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. At least that's what he and the Carolina Panthers got to believe, because the finish to last season was his best football yet.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Off the play fake, it's Young. Pass brought in by Tedoroa McMillan. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And going play action. Young taking a shot deep here. Oh, it's an interception! Kobe Durant has it. And the Rams take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ballgame. So what happened there, partner? It looked like he found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Nakua here, he's got it. He goes the distance, touchdown LA. The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Set to return. It's Chuba Hubbard. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Well, start on the ground. Gallup. And gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Dowdle again. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. Back deep for the Rams, it's Xavier Smith. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
In motion left is Atwell. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now Stafford to throw. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he's brought down after a 4th gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Stafford from the gun. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Panthers set to take the field. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. First and 10 from the 32. Going down on the run. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Young working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
On a quick slant, it's the hit. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the counter, Dowdle trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Breaks through and breaks away. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
10. Air it out on 3rd. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Blake Corum now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff now. Safford hits him on the in route. And they are set excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 22. And the Rams have the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Give to Williams from the gun. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams get 6 more on their early advantage. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Young. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And after After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
We call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Young looking to throw. On target to his back with Nico Dowdle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first down from the 41. Looking to throw, Young. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hot quick right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Sticking to the air, it's Young. He's got a man left. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Young again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Young to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier will get the target on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Third and long, Young. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. Fitzgerald sends this through, and that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. To throw, Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Up the gut they go, and Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Stafford now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Another run for Williams. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way and winds up losing yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's gonna have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
53-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And this stays a 1-score, 8-point game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Out in the kitchen, can't get the cold up.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now it's Young. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. 1 minute, 58 seconds remaining in half number 1, partner. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion left. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford completed over the middle. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 46. Stafford throwing again. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And this stays a one-score, 8-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. And a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Corum now on the return. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Throwing now, Stafford. The left side taken in by Adams. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Line up the design keeper. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Stafford gets everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action now. Young. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Young. Looking over the middle, and it finally gets. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. Over the middle, he's got McMillan. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Brought in right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontained.
And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Carolina offense headed out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun kick now to Darrell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Young working from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Rams are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Continuing to move past the 45. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
A handoff for Williams, running left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Now Stafford to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's good for Rams. 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
I'm not not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He finds Adams, complete. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Rams, 1st down. It's a gain of 20.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This is Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Garrett Brown on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Stafford now. Looking for somewhere to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This gets the 1st and more. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams lead by 15 now.
Panthers 6.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Hubbard with a return here. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Panthers set to take the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down from the 42. Off the play fake, it's Young. He's dropping deep on this snap. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now it's Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Rolling from the gun here. This one's caught. And he's going to be taken down to the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
At the 8-yard line.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He's got it on the bootleg. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Here's Young to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Young on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Point after to bring it back within one score. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Rams 21, Panthers 13.
That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Whittington now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. They'll run the toss for Williams. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
So first down from the 41. Williams on the carry. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Stafford from the gun. He's got a man left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Now it's Williams. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Williams. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Give to Corum from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. This time it's a passing play. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. Now we get tied up by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. A very short kick here from the right hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. McMillan on the slant. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trailing by 11.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Need to work
line.
as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. To the air yet again, Young. This is Leggett working the left side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Hits his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's Young again. Looking over the middle, and as hard as we get. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Young. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Young working from the gun. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Panthers will line up for
setting up to pass. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
Panthers 21.
There it is. They get the 2 that they needed, and now it comes down to, the simple task, Brock, of recovering an onside kick and then gearing your kicker up for a heck of a field goal.
Yeah, but you don't live in that world, Kate, when you're down on that field. You live in the moment right now. You took care of business. You did what you had to do to make this a 3-point game, and now it's about executing that onside kick. But you're right, the kicker, he's thinking about his onside kick first and hoping to get this ball so he can boot what would be an incredibly long field goal.
All right, partner. Well, they have momentarily, at the very least, pulled this game back from the jaws of defeat. Now they have to get the kicker within range to tie it and force the extra frame.
Kate, you know that kicker is so ready. Just ran out there and delivered the picture-perfect onside kick. Now, on offense, go get them down there. Put him within range, and he's going to drill it, no problem.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there Right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.